Okay. Some union. This is a message about union, a perfect partnership. Someone thinking about that. Someone who's feeling like everything is up in the air, like they don't have control over it. It's making them feel imbalanced, or the fact that they have juggled a perfect partnership could be an issue. In the recent past, someone has really, there could be a father figure or a masculine energy, male or female, but someone who has really taken their power back, or this is a person in an authoritative position who has made like a really big impact on whoever this person is, or they themselves have really, you know, they've risen up to their own strength, their own potential. They've realized that they are the leader of their own life. This person wants to they're either thinking about a celebration, or they're thinking about a group of people that they're going to have to deal with, or they're thinking that they're going to have to continue being in some third-party situation. But we'll figure that out, because that's not a great intention. Oh, I didn't get to, at the bottom, in their subconscious, they feel really bottomed out and betrayed. Like they're going through a major ending that's really painful. King of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. So this person is going to be having to redo some things that they've been working on. They could be working with like a business person, or someone who's really good at money, and a leader or a boss figure. Or this could be this person sort of reworking on things to reestablish themselves as a business person. Maybe with this group of people, because they're kind of looking up at those three people, those partying people. They are thinking about this Queen of Pentacles who might feel rejected. Queen of Wands who might feel rejected. This sort of creative woman who's confident and attractive, sexy, that maybe they're feeling like rejected by, or that won't accept this offer, won't accept this cup. So we'll get some more. They appear to be telling the truth, or there's someone who's they're talking to right now. They're getting clarity on some sort of an issue. They seem like someone who's telling the truth about something, or they've really got something to say. They've got clarity. There's some truth that's emerging. Person is, they're worried about security, greed, jealousy, doing the right thing. This person is going to end up sort of in a mental trap and confused on which way to go. So, you know, Wow. So this is about someone who's, dreams coming true, hoping and wishes just the right balance. Cosmic energy is also what I get from this. And this wanted to come out, this Lover's card. So it's like making an agreement with getting into a contract. It could be a love contract, a partnership, a relationship with this star. So that is what this person is concerned with. That's my dog drinking water, in case you can hear it. I just want to make sure I know who this is. I just asked for a message for the collective, and I assumed it was going to be about the divine masculine, but actually not so sure at the moment what it is that we're looking at. Just try to get some archetype cards. This is someone who's feeling like they're going through a painful ending that it's like hard for them to admit. Someone could be trying to get back in alignment in regards to this partnership, like just feeling really off balance. Teacher. Father. Mystic. Samaritan. Someone who guides people, who's got some spiritual mastery. A child divine. Who's thinking about a damsel who spends a lot of time alone. That's a pioneer. So I think this is the divine masculine. Judge, saboteur. Judge, saboteur. Self-destruction. Balancing out this justice. This could be your divine masculine communicating with a patriarchal figure that might have guided them in the past towards another relationship, or someone that they admire and looked up to that steered them in a direction other than it's the one that was right for their own divine path. And they might be needing to, it's like the role reversal, like to be the father, the teacher to their own father. This is very specific. Judging this self-sabotage from a perspective of a child of the divine. Doing the right thing as well. Like, how can this be fixed? This woman is like this gentle woman, this gentle feminine energy, I should say, has really just been focused on themselves, for personal creativity and to protect their energy, but is also somebody who is a real leader and has the potential to make big changes in the world. So this is like, it's like your masculine has been martyring themselves. And I do feel like this is them having to potentially, if they're not speaking to an actual father, it's like they're fathering themselves. And I feel like this is about doing the right thing. Four of Cups, Queen of Wands. Feeling also like nothing is going to be right until, so this is like the creative, like that's the same card. It's like, this is the pioneer version of yourself, you know, spending time alone here to really create things, and just sort of rejecting people, and, you know, maybe feeling a little bit down is how they might be viewing you or presenting you, or feeling like you didn't deserve this. You shouldn't have to be in this energy. But also feeling like they are going to feel like this until it gets fixed. And I feel like that's what this truth is here. Now let's get some clarifications. It's like trying to get back on track. Somebody feels out in the cold from having made a very hasty move. A deceitful, crafty, hateful move in regards to this union. This perfect, unconditional love, this spiritual connection with another person. And Judgment also came out reversed. Failure to face the facts, delay, disappointment, blame, doubt, doing everything but heading towards what seemed like a gift from the divine. And now it's like things are hopeless because this is in the challenge position. So feeling out of alignment, because not having fully followed through with the potential of this relationship. And feeling disempowered and rejected and selfish and rash and dark and stuck in that energy, even though that's something that's hard for them to admit, because this is more in a subconscious position. And got Empress reversed and 10 of Wands reversed. So it's like this shame and guilt, trying to let it go for this burden. Either choosing the wrong Empress or not fully supporting this Empress. And that's clarifying this Emperor in the recent past just became too much. Right, the celebration, this person wants to have some celebration and a victory, a public victory with friends, joyful public victory with friends. Find out more about that. Hierophant reversed, so doing something very unorthodox. Could be letting go of a marriage, planning something here, or getting married in an outside of the church, I should say, because this person is a bit of a Hierophant energy, so this could be stepping out, making plans in a way that their community might not be used to. Yeah, so this is Lovers, Page of Wands reversed, and 4 of Pentacles. So I do think this is like trying to make an agreement, receiving bad news, and you holding back, because this is clarifying Queen of Wands. That's how they're seeing it right now, that this could be energetic. This could be someone who has approached someone here in the collective who is not responding well. Could be. So yeah, there's some truth coming out about this family, wealth, lineage, marriage. Something's coming out about that. This could have to do with the couple families. Failure, Magician reversed. Right, this feels like karma, like doing the right thing. Security. Not being able to manifest on their own. This is like a real issue. Not being able to almost like pay the bills, all these like pragmatic things. Not being good on their own. Something like that. This feels like a conversation with like either themselves or their father about really pragmatic stuff. King of Swords reversed. Sort of ruthless manipulation, Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups, King of Swords reversed. Like, this is a very mean person. Trying to move on from his situations under the deck. This could be them thinking through what to say to their father, or them fathering themselves. But if it's a person that they're talking to, someone could be very ruthless here in the end. Wow, what is going on here? I thought, let's just do a quick reading for the weekend. Of course, it's super intense. High honor. The honor of not following through. They lost their honor when they didn't follow through with this divine connection. When they were made to feel from people around them like it was the other way around. But they get now that they're spiritually bankrupt without following through with the person that deserved their love and their attention. And that is how they're going to reestablish their own honor, even within themselves. And that's what matters most, between themselves and the divine. And until they get back to this, they're not going to feel aligned. They're going to feel hopeless and out of balance. They feel far away from their alignment. They don't feel like they've fully lived up to their potential. It's interesting because these are not words that I would come up with myself. Honor and potential and things like that. So it does really feel like a conversation with someone that they need to set straight. And we had Father come out. We have this Emperor here. And it sounds like someone who is trying to shift family perceptions around money and status. So this is a very specific reading. It might not be for everyone. Let's see. Gift lovers. Couple things. This could feel like, what I mean by this might not be for everyone, it's just so specific. Someone speaking with their father about changing who they love, following through with who they love rather than who the family expects them to be with. Because this person might have in the past blocked your union with this person. They were heading towards you, and it could be anyone in their life that has authority over them or that they respect. It could be someone who's like a boss figure, that's a friend, someone who guided them away from this, that they really respect. And now it's like they're making their case. Gift lovers, like a couple things. One is, if they were married, I think that they might have been given some gift for this wedding marriage that they feel bad about. That's in some cases. But also that you were the gift and they missed it. going on here? Something feels weird here. I'm going to do that one more time. For some past, please, team vote. It's been very clear to this masculine and this masculine's, potentially also this masculine's father or authority figure, that they have been in despair and could have even been sick or ill because of what they did to you. So that has come out, and it's something that has been unavoidable now at this point. This despair, that is what's forced this conversation. Okay, so marriage. This person wants to celebrate and have a victorious marriage. They think that they can do this. I'm hearing, I can do this. This can be successful. This can be something that I'm proud of. I want to be happy. I want to be surrounded by people I love and enjoy. I want to make this announcement. I want to have a beautiful wedding, a marriage. So in the near future, this is someone, this patience and planning, the Seven of Pentacles, planting the seeds to figure out a pathway to either divorce, if they haven't already, or planning for this unorthodox wedding or way to approach this union. Expectation. They're expecting you to be in this Four of Cups energy, these fours, this held back. They're expecting for you to flinch if they even try to approach you. Thoughts. One more, please. Official person. Communication, thoughts. The truth, communication around this wedding. This could be, in some cases, someone trying to help your person. Someone who thinks in terms of money, who's approaching the situation from a monetary standpoint, who's trying to think through how to do this. Offering money. I don't know if this is offering money. How to do this. Truth about this wealth. Someone is thinking. They're seeing the picture. They're someone important. They're the official thinker, seeing the picture of this marriage, this wealth, this family lineage. So there could be your person making the case in front of their father with someone who is a lawyer, a person of the clergy, a religious leader. truth, communication. Person whose job it is to think through these things. Interesting. Yeah, they're saying the fear is the security, wealthy man. They don't know what you do or don't have. Security. Could be someone just trying to take from them as well. Concerned about someone taking something from them. It's weird because I don't see a death card anywhere here. So distant horizons. Oops. I'll get that later. Oof. Under the deck, imprisonment. But I was going to get one more because that one felt. Message. I don't know about this outcome. Emotionally stuck, having to take a step back to figure something out. Somebody's been just very, very terrible. There's a tyrant here. There's a message. Something about the distant future. This outlook is very murky. So yeah, this is about like a new beginning that the community accepts. Community acceptance. Hope around this partnership. Interesting. Let's keep going. Yeah, they're concerned that your perspective is that they're a superficial person. They're expecting you to say, no, you have your priorities wrong. Not for me. I don't want your money. I don't want your money. I'm independent here. No, thank you. So even a gift isn't going to do anything. Got to think this through. Doing the right thing. Doing the right thing. I was frivolous with my decision. I have to have integrity. That is the only way forward. Journey. I have to make a big change. Journey is clarifying journey. We've got journey twice. I know you can't see it, but journey twice. And love was there. Journey towards love. And then thought. If they think too much about this, it's going to cause a problem. They're going to become afraid. They are afraid. They're afraid of more betrayal. They're hurt from recent betrayal. They still feel betrayed. They hate that they betrayed you. Or that they're wrong, that they could be wrong subconsciously. Foe. Clarifying this recent past, this guilt. Having turned you into a foe, having someone in their mix or the group of people around them doing all kinds of crazy things to you that you didn't deserve. They want to move forward successfully. They want to have a good time. Three of Cups. It's interesting that that is the way that they picture it. Is the vision is this big celebration wedding. It's like not that that fixes everything, but it's the vision that their vision is having the people around them that they know and love celebrating this union. It's like correcting it that way. Like that is the solution, is this celebration wedding in public, making this union public. Yeah, getting out of this situation that they're potentially in with someone. Getting out of a marriage, feeling in prison still, needing to work on how to get out of it. Could be monetarily, having to deal with someone who wants things from them. Having to plan their own autonomy. Having a conversation with you. They know they have to speak to you and that you're going to be withdrawn. They're expecting you to not want to hear them out. What's going on in this environment, this conversation, this person listening, thinking, telling the truth? Misfortune. Truth about the misfortune of your person. Someone is telling the truth about this misfortune that they've experienced to this official person who's a great thinker, someone who is known to think about things in a really smart way, someone who's thinking about what could go wrong, someone who understands things more deeply. They understand energies. They might not be someone who's considered like a spiritual person, but they do understand cause and effect. There's someone who's very philosophical or religious or just highly studied. That's trying to help figure this out. They could be thinking about what to say to this father figure. So it's like they're talking to a trusted friend or their father, or they will speak to their father, or someone who has some influence over them. They don't feel right until they fix this. They're afraid. They're very afraid of you saying no or this not working. This is about also losing money or gaining money or standing on their own 2 feet or not. Messenger. It's almost like how to do this securely. This feels like legal, even though Magician. Fortune. Yeah, money. It has to do with money, wealth, money. Their property, their things. things that they might have come into a marriage with that they want to keep, or things that are theirs that they're worried are going to get taken from them, or how to secure themselves. That this is just about security. It could be someone trying to take it from them, or how to regain a fortune after losing it, something like that. Paperwork, legal documents, banks, money, security. What happens here in this outcome? Something that gets purchased, a new thing that needs to get purchased. What? You get stuck somehow in this outcome. Not fully understanding it. They need help from a friend. They're in despair. A friend is in despair. Message, someone's in despair. Something. And then they've got a haughty enemy. They're dealing with people that are their enemy, that maybe don't care about things the same way that they do. I don't know about this ending. Definitely trying to think through this. Outcome. Slow and steady. Okay. 8 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Having to take a step back and feeling stuck. Something happens here that really slows them down. This is going to be a really big mountain for them to get through. Cut the deck. Trying to figure out how to get back to you. Whoa. Okay, right, like, it's like getting your power back, but then there's just like a lot of outside conflict that's just a real nightmare. And I'm just not being shown. They still have hope, though. It could be this group that they're, ooh, that's interesting. So this is about, you know, a tower that is erupting or is going to erupt and them standing their ground. So this planning has to do with that. And normally this is my 3 to 6 month position, but I feel like this is going to happen sooner. Get one more layer. So this is like them taking the pragmatic steps to get to you, Divine Feminine. This is them actually trying to figure it out. This isn't dreaming. This is stating their case in a really calm and logical way that makes it possible for people to understand them. And I'm speaking kind of slow and careful because I feel like that's how they need to speak. It's like speaking to people who are older or more linear thinkers, but also that they need their help, maybe stating their case. Okay. Right, sick. They've been sick. They allowed gossip to get in the way, and they've also been sick. They haven't been well. By not following their own North Node, they are making themselves sick. And that is what happened in the recent past, being surrounded by this foe, that this emperor, which I believe to be a father or an authority figure that has a lot of influence over your person, had to acknowledge. And that this authority figure also recognizing that this person that they sort of gave the thumbs up to is really a foe, cannot be trusted. And this whole time, this person was gossiping and creating problems. How can they say this apology? They need to say sorry. Right now, things are, they're not sure. They feel completely out of alignment. The problem is how to fix it. A long journey back to love, to what it was. They're taking the steps. They also want to say they've changed. They've learned a lot from this experience. They're older now. And that's part of their apology. That's part of what they want to say. Fulfillment, clarifying gift, lovers, thinking about that. I think that it's really crushing to know that they wasted time. And they want this fulfillment. They're afraid. They're afraid of making a mistake. They're afraid of getting hurt again. Interesting. To figure this out later. 11/11. I think this is just a lot of people seeing the signs in the recent past and realizing that they're going to have to speak with each other about what they witnessed. It's like some people, family members or whoever it is that are connected to your person, might have also been putting things together or learning things. And it could be if your person was sick and they couldn't talk, or there was some reason why they couldn't speak, that they realize they have to speak later about what they are understanding. So this conversation and everything that's coming out now has to do with observations that people have had of the situation. It could be your person being sick. It could be your person karmic, lying, stealing, doing things that are hurting people, and it all sort of coming to light and realizing that this has to be dealt with. Weird. What? Violence. I need one more, please. What? Violence, bored, true love. I'm lost. Violence, bored, true love. Okay, I kept saying Three of Cups, and I always get a weird feeling with Three of Cups. And I also got this pleasure seekers, which sometimes are just people having a good time. That's what I thought. It was like just people drinking and kind of partying at a wedding, because we have marriage and Three of Cups. But there's also like a sort of, three's a crowd energy with that. And this person sitting on top of the horse is an easy target. So these sort of people with nothing better to do could react in a violent way. So the idea is, and going while your person goes towards true love. So it isn't just about having a successful, it's like winning in spite of the Three of Cups. Like gossiping ninnies. Is that right? Let's see. Empress, you. Concerned about your well-being. Concerned about your well-being. True love, Empress. True love with you. Matrix. Ego, destiny. Wow. This is like your person being more aware of 5D, 3D energies than I would ever give them credit for or be aware that they were aware of. In other words, knowing that you attract attention and that the two of you together are very powerful, but that it's a big thing. It's a very big thing for the crowd to see. It's a very big thing for the crowd to see, and it could shift things in a big way. It could shift the energies. Your connection can shift things. Your person knows that. Interesting. And maybe they knew that all along and they were afraid of it. Wow, North Node. Your North Node. They've been getting soul time messages. They've been doing self-care. They've been dropping the things that don't serve them, that distract them, so that they can make a movement forward with their own power, empowering themselves and listening to the higher realms. The sounds of the higher guides guiding them, following their heart chakra. So doing all of those things going to attract corruption. Mirroring childhood pain. So these groups that they have attracted based on programming and the way that they were brought up, they don't care what they think, but there's going to potentially be this reaction out of people who have ego problems, and maybe people that they do business with, who are trying to control the situation. See, this is so crazy because this was I was thinking about this. Just like large groups of people with just bad intentions, or like just, it's like criminal energy, or protecting you in the Matrix. Gang stalking, I don't know how else to explain it. It's they seem to know that you're very magnetic and that it causes waves. You cause waves, and your person coming into union with you is going to be a dream, and they mean business, so they don't care. Hope that helps. Bye.